1, 2, 3, go!
In a bit.
Well done!
There we go, breakfast made, because this morning we are doing parkrun, but not any parkrun, Ashton Court parkrun. This parkrun has over 100 meters of elevation. Basically, it's straight uphill for 2.5 kilometers. You turn around and it's straight downhill, so the negative split is insane. Last time, my second kilometer was about 420. My final K was 250. That shows you how insane this course is. So I'm going to try and run some nice quick times. It's not the nicest outside today. It's going to be raining. And to make things worse, I'm running there, which is 7 kilometers. 7-kilometer warm up is, I've done it before, but I gotta leave so early as well and everything. Let's think about that later. I'm just going to eat my breakfast, have a shower, just chill, stay relaxed, and just get ready for the run.
Okay, so we got a little time lapse of me eating my breakfast. Nom nom nom.
Right guys, breakfast done, didn't have time for a shower. Let's go over what I'm going to wear. So we'll start off with a Parkrun 100 Parkrun t-shirt, very fitting. I'm going to wear some 120 kilometers in for Vaporflies, and I'll just run there like Mizuno Wave Riders. So I'm taking this quite seriously today. Right guys, what are we waiting for? Let's get there. Let's go for the 7-kilometer warm-up jog. Insane stuff. Right guys, so we are underway on this long warm-up. It's not raining, thankfully. Actually, it's a bit of sun. What? I thought it was going to rain. I'm just going to try and run this one really slowly to not tire me out.
This is not quite. I'm going to say, don't start now. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. Okay. So yeah, right.
Doing this POV today.
1, 2, 3, go.
In a bit.
Well done.
And we were off and underway on this parkrun, and as you can see, I quickly took the lead. I didn't plan on taking the lead. In a 5k, I try and start on more of the conservative side, and as you can see, Pink Shirt Man overtook me here. It definitely is nice having someone to take the lead, to set the pace for you, and now you can just tuck in and follow him. The first couple 100 meters of this course is relatively flat, a few up and downs, but like compared to that massive hill that's coming up, it's not bad at all. And as you can see here, I'm adjusting my GoPro on the top of my head. It was really annoying running with this on my head. I thought it'd be fine. In the POV different paces video, it wasn't too bad. I was only running for like 20 seconds at once or so, but every like 30 seconds I had to adjust it. It was kept on slipping down. It was really annoying. You see me doing it again there. It's really hard to stay focused. Like in a 5k, especially me, I'm really bad with staying focused at the moment. Staying focused is so important, and when you've got something on your head falling down, it's hard to do so. So I overtook him here to take the lead, because in parkrun you never know who's going to turn up, and you never know how well people's pacing is going to be. So I thought it's safest if I just take the lead and set my own pace. So I'm just going to fast forward this final bit of flatness before the massive hill started. Cameras never do justice to hills, they always look flatter than they actually are. But to be fair, this hill wasn't terrible. There was a hill later on that you will see that was even worse. I had momentum from the flat part, so the start of the hill at least didn't feel that bad. So I'll speed up this footage of me running up the hill. The bad thing about being first is it's boring to watch. You can just see me running by myself. You don't know it's actually a parkrun. I knew this would happen. Raindrops on the camera. Don't worry guys, they did clear up towards the end of the video. Now you can see every few seconds I'm adjusting my camera. Obviously in real time that's every like 20-30 seconds, but it was really annoying. This was the moment that I got overtaken, and the plan was to stick on to them, but also I know that I got a good sprint finish in me as an 800 meter runner, so I would allow a little bit of a gap to form. But it was just so hard to stay focused while having a GoPro on your head that was constantly moving, and as you can see, they did start to slip away a little bit. So I got overtaken again. It is demoralizing getting overtaken. Preferably you want to be overtaking people. It helps with your morale. And I was thinking if I could get first finish on GoPro, it would be insane. And I'm not going to spoil it. You never know. It could happen. No, I'm quite close to the front. So this was a little downhill period just after the first hill, but we're turning this corner now and it's going uphill again. This is not a nice uphill part. This is gravelly, and to be fair, when it's wet it's not as loose. The gravel kind of binds together, so it's not quite as bad as when it's dry, but this is the hardest hill. Here I was running probably high 4 minutes per kilometer, just under 5 minutes per k. It is very, very rough, and I was just trying to not lose these people, which I did, but try and keep them in sight. I'm not going to time-lapse me running up this hill because I want you to see the hill for what it is, especially if you're planning on doing this park run. But a few things I'll get into. The run wasn't actually 7k, it was 5.5k. I was really surprised. I guess I took a few shortcuts and all. And also, running there, my foot was almost cramping. This never happens. Maybe it was my shoes being too tight. I loosened them twice. I was really worried that I wouldn't be able to do this run. What's the point? I woke up early on a Saturday just for nothing. But luckily, it was fine. And this is me a few days later. I am alive. But, that was concerning. If only we could speed up this boring part of the hill. There we go, I'm speeding it up now. The end of the hill was about here, so it started to flatten out, but because you've had that hill in your legs, it makes it a lot harder. Even though it's flat, it still feels tough. That lactate is still in your legs.
Let's go!
And let's go indeed. I'm going to speed this part up because this, for those who are planning on doing the park run, this is the windy part. It's very exposed up here and it's just a long out, turn around and back again. But now this is where the footage gets interesting because it's an out and back. You run past the slower runners, so it gives you a good bit of perspective and you can see what it's like from my perspective running past a lot of people. So every time, once I do the turnaround point in this course, I always get an injection of speed. I guess it is slightly downhill, and there's usually the winds behind you at this point, so there's a sudden change in my pace. So you can really hear me breathing pretty heavily at this point. I don't think I actually needed to breathe this hard, but it makes me feel like I'm trying, which I guess feels good. Because of the nature of this course, it all being downhill in the second half, it's very hard to burn up. You've always got the downhill to assist you, but it's all about staying focused. Physically downhill, it's easy, but just squeezing the last bit out, it's easy just to switch off and just let yourself fall, but you need to fall with intention and with speed. So I went through the 3 kilometer in 3:47 flat. It was net 0 meters of elevation, but I think the first half of the kilometer was slightly uphill and the second half was slightly downhill. Of course, it's an out and back, so it's gonna be net even. And this is the part of the course where you really start to build momentum. The final hill is coming up soon, so that's when you really start to get the speed in. It's proper nice downhill, and this is where the speed starts to come in. I was going about 3:12 per kilometer at this part, so really getting the legs turning here. Okay guys, I might sound a little bit different. My microphone has just broken, never mind. We're turning the corner. This is the little bit of an uphill here, not that long, and then after this is the massive big downhill, and this is where the speed really comes. So there we go, 3:14 on the penultimate kilometre, really getting the pace down. And now I will let the final kilometre play out. Ooh, high five in the marshal. Yeah, so I'll let the final kilometre play out. Watch to the end to see if I beat this guy ahead of me.
Thank you.
Great.
I can see that. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
So I ran 18:22, honestly not that good, but we're getting there. Quite a far way off my PB of 16:25. Obviously it's a harder course, but not 2 minutes harder, so we're making progress. Hopefully we'll get that PB soon.
Okay guys, we have finished now. Not long after we finish, we start pouring it down. A long journey back. It'll be a little bit longer than the way there because I am not taking a shortcut. The shortcut's in grass. It'll be a little bit wet. So it's probably about 6 kilometers, but let's get that done. Okay, we are back home now. That final run was 6.2 kilometers. Oh my god, I'm feeling it now. So that's overall 16.67k there, back and the park run, so just over 10 miles. I'm hungry, I'm tired, I'm thirsty, but we got it done. That's the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe for good luck in your next 5 park runs. Anyway, it's been your boy Ole, and I'm out. Bye bye, bye bye.